Yo, what's good, world? It's your boy Rob, Geo. Real talk, real views coming through in
Real
another episode 56. Everybody that listens to this platform, thank you, and we appreciate all the fucking love. Joe, what is good, man? Good to have you back. We missed you, man. This college is a little busy for me.
Come finals week. It's just too busy, dog. It's getting tired. Finals week is killing me, and then my job right now. A lot of people left, a lot of people quit, which is weird because it's like we're in the middle of a pandemic. Like, how the fuck you quitting your job? Like, I mean, probably they went to go work for unemployment or something, but so we're down a couple people, and my job is hiring, so I'm working 6 days out of 7. And it's brutal right now, man. It's brutal.
You're right, because I was just telling Andy this when I was talking to him earlier. I'm like, we need to create jobs that make people feel like, okay, this is a purpose. This is pushing them. This is making them better. But what kind of jobs is that without making the job feel like a routine? That's the fucking puzzle we're trying to figure out. But of course, people are gonna quit. Unemployment's better. The fuck, I get to sit down in my house every week just to make 900. I'll do that. You know what I mean? I'll do that.
Yeah.
But the 900.
But you gotta think though is like, yeah, it's all good. You sit home, you getting a check, all that. But what you really doing with it though? You know what I'm saying? Like you really can't do much with that. Like it's not something you could do a lot with. So I mean, teach his own, man. Some people want to excel, some people want to stay and maintain what they can do. It's okay. I understand.
You're right. You have to invest in yourself. Investing in yourself and using that money is the best way. You're a physical employee, but your money is that real employee, that internal employee. And you just got to remember, don't put the investments in the bank. Put the investments in you. Put the investments in you. But today, me and Joe, we're going to talk about this Deshaun Watson situation. I kind of noticed it started to die out a little bit. I'm not hearing ESPN talk about him anymore. I don't know what that means, but I do want to say this. I just hope that everything pans out very well for him and all these girls fucking drop this case, because this is not the first black man that just got a big contract and doing everything big, and all of a sudden sexual allegations just pop up from out of nowhere. Just like this whole T.I. situation. I don't know if you noticed, that even went on a hush too. Like, you never noticed the volumes of these situations go down from out of nowhere. Just a minute they're loud, and it's like somebody just, all right, let's drop it real quick, and we're gonna pick right back where we left off. And people don't even notice that. That's how the media fucks with our heads. You know what I mean? But yeah, Joe. So what did you think at first when it was just a small number, and then from out of nowhere they said 22 women are accusing Deshaun Watson of sexual misconduct? What do you think? Do you even believe in that? Do you even think Deshaun's capable of that? What's your feeling?
So in the beginning, when it all went down, like any typical person, you're just like, man, not Deshaun Watson, not him, like he ain't even in that category. As the numbers started to pick up, you really started to get like, did this man really do this thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you start to think, like, did he really do this? Like, and why, and how could he do this? Like, and how many, first of all, in my head, I'm like, damn, you need that many damn masseuses, bro? Like, how many massage women do you need, man? Mm-hmm. I understand it's 30 teams, but you're the one, so it's 29. Every city you got a different one, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like confused with that. But after that, I'm just like, man, I had to think about the whole situation. So I'm like, so then you started hearing different things as far as like, oh, the attorney is the best friend, is close friends with the owner of Houston Texans. So you're like, oh, automatically sabotage. He's just trying to build up some stuff to a point where Deshaun Watson's value is dropped, and people don't want to go after Deshaun Watson due to the fact of all these allegations and these fouls and all these different things. So Deshaun Watson can't get traded. He could stay and remain in Houston because the owner don't want to let that go, because at that point, he may even get, I don't even know if you can get vetoed off as an owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wonder about that situation. If you're an owner, can they like tell you to like, yo, you suck as an owner, you gotta go? I mean, they did that to Donald Sterling, but that was a whole different. That was another situation.
Isn't that crazy?
So
all because of his little racist comments. I get it, but you're telling me fans have that much more power than we realize? Oh, he
I
has.
mean, it's you know, it,
Hmm.
they would get scrutinized, right? So you got to think about that too. So this at the end of the day is a business. Dollars speak, dollars talk. Green is green. There's no other color besides that. So when the money talks, you really can't do much about it. But going back onto the Deshaun Watson situation, at a point when it got to about 20, I really started to think and assess about the whole Deshaun Watson thing, and really started to think like he hasn't said anything. He's letting his lawyer handle everything.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that's a good thing, but I'm also saying that's a bad thing because we would, as fans and as people that wants to see the best out of you, because I want to see the best out of Deshaun Watson. I think I want to say to me, Watson, besides Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, he's number 3. He's tied with Aaron Rodgers in my book. Like Deshaun Watson is that big time in my eyes, and I want to see him succeed and be successful and be on a team and a coaching staff that wants to excel with him and help him progress into the right direction. As a black man, imagine having a black man, Patrick Mahomes, you half black, no, as a black man be on top. That's all it is. Like you gotta understand that, and it's just like, all right. So I want him to excel, but it's just like you hear 20 plus allegations, man. It's just, man.
Fuck, they are.
At that point,
Yeah.
man, I'm just like, yo, I think I know for a fact you did probably you had to have done something to somebody, man. Like,
Mm-hmm. How do we
you get
how do we
20
avoid this, Joe?
something?
How do we avoid this, Joe? He would have been better off buying himself a massage chair at this point.
Yeah, yeah, but that ain't gonna cut it, man. They millionaires. He making over 25 plus every year. Man, that man ain't
He's been
worried about
flirting.
that.
You're right. He be flirting with the masseuses, but dog, you got to remember, you're a
I
man.
thought he was in a relationship, to be honest. I thought he was in a relationship.
He's not even an ugly guy, right? Why are you doing all this? It's better if you have your own woman that
No,
won't massage you.
no offense to Deshaun Watson. I love you, man, but your tape line, that shit's crazy. I think you just might as well kind of go bald a little bit. You got this low sergeant cut.
Uh-huh.
Because cause for concern at this point. You may just want to just go bald. Like, I mean, your tape is like somewhere in the middle of your
Some
head.
people
Like,
rock
I'm
that
just
weird looking
confused about
tape,
that
Joe.
situation.
Some people rock that
I,
weird looking tape. But
I,
like I feel
I don't know.
like honestly though, you really have to be careful. If you are a player and you make that much money, you should already know something's gonna come. You're trying to leave the Texans, and you don't think that these guys ain't gonna have anything plotted to go against you. They did the same thing to Bill Cosby. Nigga about to buy CBS, all of a sudden, all these women. Hey, he did this to me back in 1970, 1980. Like, all of a sudden, the numbers just boom, boom, boom. Why? Because a black man was about to buy NBC. Are you serious? You know how shit could have changed if a black man owned NBC? Are you serious? Black media
But it's not
probably
even,
would be more
it,
truthful.
it's, it's not even that, dog. Like, you got to understand how corrupt these white folks are. You really got to think about it because those folks, they're back in that mentality of the early 1800s. Early 1800s, late 1800s to early 1900s. Like they had that mentality of, man, like we're owners. We
Uh-huh.
own these people, right? They find people to work for us, and that's what they're gonna do. That's how they are. And the moment they find somebody that has a power, that's a black man that has a lot of money, that's trying to make a power move or a power shift, they're gonna cut you off. Like, let's be real. Think about this for a few seconds. I know we're off topic, but just think about this for a few seconds, right? Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a billionaire,
Mm-hmm.
right? He owns Rockefeller. He owns He's a part owner with the New Jersey Nets. By the way, it's probably going to jump up now and make a whole lot of money because Durant, Kyrie, Harden, all of them is there. So now his business that he bought in like I think the 2012, 11, one of those. It was in the early 2010s when he bought the Nets. His value spiked up, so that was a great investment for him. Hasn't made a significant contribution or a significant purchase to affect the culture change of the African Americans. Let's be real about that.
He hasn't.
$1 billion man has not made that happen. You may throw about the NFL, him teaming up with Roger Goodell. What has that done? Absolutely, positively nothing, to be honest. If it wasn't for if it wasn't for the whole incident with the guy with the cops putting his knee on Buddy's neck, I feel like there wouldn't have been no change in the NFL. I just feel that way. I personally feel that way. I don't think there would have ever been a change because one, the NFL players are just too scared, but that's a whole different topic for another day. But like I said, Jay-Z, what significant thing has he done? I haven't seen it, but I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on that for sure.
And
but
like,
as far as the whole Deshaun Watson thing, man, seeing all of that and hearing about all these different allegations that he had makes me wonder if he did do it or makes me believe that he did do it. But then also the whole conspiracy of the lawyer being close to the owner, the whole sabotage of him wanting out of Houston, but they're not wanting him to get out. It's all mind-boggling. It's a whole shithole right now in Houston right now.
Right, Joe, and I'm gonna go to this because it says from this woman, it said that that Deshaun asked to get massaged by his like genitals and shit. Basically, his dick. This is around that area, getting massage and shit. Like, if you're getting a massage, Joe, and you're a professional athlete, you think you go that far? I'm not gonna go that far because anything you do could easily be scrutinized. I'm gonna massage that myself.
So let's get real. As an athlete, you played football in high school. I played basketball, ran track, right? Cross country, whatever. You work out your legs, right? Your legs are getting worked out. Your legs are getting stretched. And at times, I don't know if you've ever had this. I know I've had this. My groin has been sore, right? And they tell you groin stretch. Remember groin stretch. You got to get the groin stretch. So they have a stretch for you to do, right? For yourself so you can stretch out your groin. But I remember in high school, I had pulled my groin and my groin was sore, right? My groin was just killing me. And I tried to do the groin stretch. It wasn't working. So I had the trainer at the high school, Miss Gold. She was like, I'm going to massage your groin. I was like, what? I was so confused. I'm a kid now. About 16, 17 years old. Yeah, this happened to me. They're like, I'm going to massage your groin. Now, I'm thinking like, she going to massage, my dick or something. You know what I'm saying? But what really is your groin is it's real close to your dick, but it's that part like that's on the side of your leg, like the side of the inner, like the split between the thigh and your groin, like right there in that inner part. That was sore for me. And she was just pressing, massaging, oiling, pressing the bone, pressing the muscle, relaxing the muscle. But it's just like, now, if that's the case, because I remember Deshaun Watson did have a couple of groin injuries. Like, it is close to the area. So I'm wondering,
Did he get hard? Yo, because if she looks good, you get hard. You getting hard.
Because you gotta wonder, like there's like everybody has emotion, everybody has, you know, testosterone. And if she may have, yeah, that may have happened. Probably just got hard. And that could be considered sexual assault.
It shouldn't be.
But that may happen. Because if you think about it, it's right near your area. It's the opposite sex. I'm pretty sure Deshaun Watson is not gay. You got a girl close to your thing. I mean,
and if you apologize and say, hey, I'm not gonna do nothing to you, but I will get an erection. I'm sorry, but I'm giving you a heads up. Don't act upon it, okay? So boom. If he says that, clear the air, we good. But it's almost like you need a hidden camera somewhere so the judges can see, oh, he did say that. Now this bitch can't go lie and say, oh, he said this, he said. Now, look, Your Honor, here's the truth. Hit it, play, boom.
But let's also be real. If this happened right then, if it happened right then and there, why not just say something right then and there? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait?
Then you add conspiracy and the waiting part. Now we add them two together. It makes you kind of think, yeah.
And then on top of it, it's like 20, 22 plus. Well, 20 plus females allegedly came and said they got something. One of them actually, I believe one or two of them actually put their name out. Yeah, put their name out there and said, yeah, it was. Now I'm wondering about that whole situation, right? Because if it was a sexual assault, she's not necessarily saying he raped or anything, but like,
she's lying.
What sexual assault could he have done?
And
you know what I'm saying?
Here's my opinion.
But I'm trying to figure out exactly what could he have done.
Here's what she said. She claims Watson assaulted and harassed her on March 30th, 2020 in her home. Look, if anybody looks
in her home,
yeah, that's what I have. And my source is USA Today, y'all. I was doing my homework on this. You look at Deshaun Watson, you look at the character of this young man, and it's crazy. He's just only a couple years younger than me. You look at him, it's like, I'm not trying to be crazy, but I don't think he would be that guy. And if he did that, I think Deshaun Watson would literally come out on TV and say, hey, I fucked up. I really fucked up. I don't see Deshaun Watson. I think he would do it.
All right, big pause on this, right? Now this warrants this, right? How can I sexually assault you and I'm at your home? Or I'm going to. That means you're inviting me. That means there's a relationship. That means there's some form of connection between the two of you that will allow you to say come into my home, right? So there gives a certain trust, a certain confidence, a certain understanding between you two, which is mutual respect, mutual understanding, right?
Could it be, Joe? So, she wanted the title and Deshaun wasn't trying to give it to her, and so she got.
I don't know about all.
Could be.
I don't know about all that, but then at the same time, I'm also wondering, like, if he did do that or did allegedly do that, like, why not air his dirty laundry? There's social media beyond everything. You could have came out on social media and said something. You could have also had a lawyer and did this. If you felt as though he did that, you could have done that earlier. At this point, there's so many cases with these issues coming out and about right now. Why not just come out and say that and show the world that, yo, he did this. He did this.
Are there any scars on her body? Show me. Where's the proof? Where's the?
I mean,
and
you don't gotta have scars on your body to be sexually assaulted, man. That's not it.
And if I'm a massage therapist, Joe, maybe I'm not recording videos because people's privacy, but I could possibly may have a recorder somewhere so it can cover my ass so nobody ever twists my words, because therapists can get in trouble just as fast as the person that they're massaging. Somebody could say, oh, this therapist is being inappropriate. So how I would cover my ass is I would have a recorder so it could hear our conversations, just in case if somebody ever wanted to be slick like that, we can go in court. So I'm like, you didn't cover your tracks, lady. Why didn't you have a recorder? Not unless you did something inappropriate, but you don't want the world to hear. But you wanna flip-flop a story and you want to talk about Deshaun. Come on, man. Like, but anyway, Joe, just
But yeah,
moving forward.
but he's getting a massage at your house. At this point, we know it's consensual.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know about you, but I kind of feel that way.
It's
People
consensual.
may judge me right now and be like, "Yo, Gio, man, you tripping?" But man, like, she invites you into the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. It's just real fishy. I mean,
Very fishy. Because if you invite somebody in your home,
real fishy.
there's a chance that, and it's just you two, there's a chance you might be fucking this person. You know, that's just because I'm a guy. Deshaun, think about it. Deshaun, like I said, Joe, he's not an ugly guy. He has a lot of money. And what happens when a man has a lot of money? He's attractive as fuck. And you remember,
Attractive as
oh, come
shit.
on. They're coming up. They're coming up, Joe. They're trying to make money off of the guy who just got the big fat contract. There's an agenda behind this. That's how I feel, because why is it only our race that this happens to? When JJ Watt left, was there any masseuse talking about, hey, JJ did something inappropriate to me? They let JJ just leave.
I'm trying to think about that. Has there really been any white people that actually do that?
Besides Ben Roethlisberger, his little situation. What he said. When they said he raped some chick at a strip club or something. So how do you think, Joe,
Shit crazy.
your opinion, how do you feel? Do you like the way the NFL is handling this situation right now? Because they have
NFL don't, man. There's a couple of things with the NFL. NFL don't know how to handle situation. NFL don't know what the situation is about. NFL they're just quiet at this point. I feel like they can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They just letting the other people do it. And whatever repercussion happens, they're gonna bring it down to Deshaun Watson and suspend him for 6 games. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. And maybe fine and take some of his money. After that, that's it. Deshaun Watson already lost all of his endorsements or
Oh yeah,
suspended all the
and I
club
wanted to
shit.
talk on that. Thank you for saying that. Now, do you like the fact that when a company gets, how fucked up is it that companies get negative PRs if somebody just makes a mistake? All of a sudden, oh, dog, let's let this person go, because now people are saying they won't do business with us because we're allowing somebody who has a bad track record or something bad going on in their life, and we haven't dropped them. Now we're gonna lose millions and millions of dollars. Does that not bother you? Because at some point, when do you draw the line? Like, okay, fuck you people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
Like,
so
when
you
does
have
the
to
line get drawn, Joe? When does the line get drawn?
so you have to understand how these business works, right? It's all about what have you done for me lately, right? That's how all businesses work. The value of Deshaun Watson went down due to the fact of all that was going on.
Sorry.
Somebody birded something, huh?
Yeah. Steph was cooking stupid alarms. I thought it was off because the batteries were fading. I hate this place because we don't have a fan. Like, you got the alarm, but you ain't got no fan by the fucking stove. It's a gas stove. Fuck. Have one by the side. But anyway, fuck this situation. I know, sorry about the alarm shit, but Joe, like I was saying though, man,
You gonna have to edit that out.
yeah, I'm trying to remember where I was at before I had to stand up real quick.
About the whole Deshaun Watson and him losing his endorsements.
Yeah, there you go. Nike doesn't deserve any more black athletes, yo. If you gonna just drop me because of a mistake, you wanna, dog, it's deep. It comes to a point where
That's a take right there.
That's a big one.
That's a big take right there.
Big
I
take
don't know
right
about
there.
that
They don't
one.
deserve any more of us, dog. When do we create our own? Do you know when Michael Jordan put his face on Nike, they took off, nigga, they were about to go bankrupt. They were losing to Reebok and Adidas. They were losing. You put one black man on and they just shoot up and just take off. Just like that, you gonna just drop the nigga. That means you weren't down for him from the fucking very beginning. That's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it. Like just because I make a mistake, you gonna drop me?
You gotta understand. You gotta first of all, they didn't just drop
money, bullshit money.
They didn't. First of all, they didn't drop them instantly, right? They didn't drop them instantly. They gave it time and wait and watched it played out and seen that it wasn't going anywhere. So they dropped them after the fact that they didn't see it was going anywhere. All right. So the next thing that came up was, you know, some of the other things, right? As far as like, is his case is this finally getting into court? Is this finally, you know, starting to get resolved? You know, all these different things. Now, you mentioned Nike should not have any more black athletes.
It's deep. It's fucked up.
I'm not gonna say I don't want them to not join Nike. I don't want black athletes to be in Nike, but I do agree with you on us having another brand, having our own black brand, having our own shoe company, having our own thing. And if choose be to go to Nike, you are welcome and willing to go to Nike. I have no problem with that, because you have to look at some of these iconic players, Iverson, Jordan, right? T-Mac when it came with Adidas. Those are iconic figures where people were actually going out purchasing these. And then you have Steph Curry with his Reeboks. You have Dwayne Wade with his own brand. He went ahead and got his own brand. Now he got D'Angelo Russell on there. I'm thinking he's gonna try to get Donovan Mitchell on there and get his own shoe brand, shoe label and whatnot, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to see if there's somebody else that's on there too. I think Jimmy Butler's on there. So D Wade has his Yinglings. That's what they call it, Yinglings. He got his own brand. You gotta respect that.
He's getting it.
No, but you gotta understand, LeBron has started that shift. Don't be surprised. LeBron's with Nike. You got a lifetime contract with Nike, but he dictates Nike, if you will, right? Like, LeBron does not have any bad PR. And you always got to remember, what value are you adding to the company versus if the company's adding any value to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to add value to that company. That's that whole situation with Nike. But I do say, if you start off, we do get another shoe brand for the black community and have it black owned. Why not?
But
I agree with you.
Yeah, we for
but as far as like black players going to Nike, I don't know. Black players shouldn't go to Nike. I would say I agree with you, but I also feel, hey, do what you want, right? Like, if this is where you want to go, this is where you want to go, you can do that. But you got to also remember, like, if somebody has a sexual allegation in your company, in your truck business, and you have people outside, outside your business picketing, saying, you guys hire rapists, you guys are rapists, you guys are this, you guys are that, and throwing dirt on your guys' name on your company, you're going to lose business. Now, when you lose business, like, when you start to lose money because of that, and it affects your bottom line, kid, are you really going to stay with that person?
Joe, it all depends on what does money mean to you. What does money mean to you? Because here's where we're getting in trouble right now in this world. It's with that. That fine line
Look at
right
that.
there. That's where we get in
Okay.
trouble right now. Like if I lose customers right there because of that, because I still wanted to keep this guy because I'm thinking about his family and his life, they weren't real customers to begin with. Go ahead and fucking leave. And then because you gotta not budge. And I'm noticing that there's too many people, Joe, they just budge so fucking easily, dog. Like Nike, there's not even a conclusion yet on this case. They're still solving it. What the fuck you dropping them for? And why the fuck is it the media that controls your bottom line? Isn't that your job? So that must mean I need to make a media company within my own business so they can protect me so the media doesn't downplay me and I got somebody backing me up. Do I have to go to that level, Joe?
But you really can't though, man. The media is the media. It's gonna spew out whatever the fuck however the fuck they decide to interpret anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta pay attention to it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You just gotta pay attention to it. It doesn't matter if it's black owned or not. Like it'll be if it's black owned, then you'll know. Like it's a different. I guess a different viewpoint in how people are gonna look at it and talk to people when it's black owned, but that's just for one part.
Yeah, Joe. That PR shit is just it just annoys me, man, because that just shows me even the NFL, even a big ass entity as the NFL, even they can lose millions because of bad PR, and
Yeah.
it affects them. And it's like it's the media though. The PR
Yeah, I
being
mean,
reported by somebody, and how does the media make money? PR. If we can find bullshit
yeah.
on somebody, we can start. Whoever founded it, came up with it, their foundation was corruption. That's all I can say, man. That's my personal opinion. You want to ruin
I
somebody's
mean,
reputation? It's one thing if it's truth, but we can't mix truth and corruption together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
look
mean,
at what they did to Ray Rice. Joe, as soon as we seen that video, that nigga's life was just done.
but let's be real, dog. Be 100% real. You ain't never seen no nigga knock a girl out like that ever. And like, bruh, he was not getting back in the league, bro. He was not. Like my nigga side just came out, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hell no, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga did not deserve to be back in the league, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joe.
He did not deserve. He knocked the fuck out of there and he dragged her out the airport. Out the elevator. Nah.
Apparently,
Man.
there was parts of the video that we didn't see. Apparently, she was punching the fuck out of him, and it kind of built on. That's what
But he knocked her ass to sleep though. Like,
and Joe,
home run, gone.
But Joe, if she was punching him, and there was a clip that we ain't see.
I agree. I agree with
you
the
a
whole.
Man now.
She punched me. I agree with the whole. She's punching you. She got stuff coming. I understand. And you want to go hit her? By all means, that's on you. That's what you want to do. That's on you.
Mm-hmm.
However, knocking the bitch out. Excuse me for saying bitch, but knocking the girl out after she hits you. Why?
Right. And they're still married.
Why? That's your wife. Why? That's the mother of your kids. Why?
You're right, but they're still married. The NFL should have looked at that. Are they still together? Are they still married? Last I checked. Let me look it up still. The last I checked, they were still married.
Niggas are still using your shit as a meme. Like, people are still using your shit as a meme. Don't let me come out here and Ray Rice your ass. That's what everybody used to say. Come out the elevator, go and Ray Rice you. Stop playing.
Yep.
Hey, yo, it was memes after memes after memes of that nigga shit.
They're still married.
Come on, man.
They're still married.
Yeah.
So the NFL should have looked at that. Okay, let's see. The marriage gonna crumble, or they still? Oh, you know what? They're still together. Might be hope, but you know what? You're right, because now the NFL got to deal with those feminist people. You guys just take women being for things. There's a lot of NFL players that have done shit like Ray Rice behind closed doors, but it wasn't recorded, and they still got jobs. So there's some people, that are getting off the hook, man. But enough about that, Joe. But the deep thing that I wanted to say, so we can wrap this thing up. Well, actually, just a couple things. Why does the NFL need to pay for players off the field mistakes? They shouldn't have to. That's something that I realized. Like, that's why I feel like the negative PR makes no sense to me. They're grown ass men. They make their own fucking decisions. What they do with their life, the NFL has nothing to do with. That's my personal opinion. Like, the NFL is not here to babysit people. They don't babysit me at my corporate job. They're not sitting there saying, if I go tell them, hey, yo, I just killed somebody, I ran over them with the fucking truck, with their truck, the company truck, the company's gonna be like, well, we have nothing to do with it. He was just driving our truck, but we still have nothing to do with it because that was Robin's decision. I can't tell the officer, well, it's them. They influenced me to do it. You should talk to my company. The officer's gonna be like, no, sir, it was your fault. You're the one who was driving this shit. Like, how the fuck why the fuck should the NFL be responsible for what people are doing off the field? Like that, you a grown ass man, Joe. At the end of the fucking day, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man.
And so, Joe,
you ain't lying about that shit.
with the media, here's the second thing. Before I get to the last thing, does the media run the world from a business standpoint? Do we get bad business because of the media, or do we get good business because of the media?
It's both, man. You get both. The media really dictates, believe it or not, your business.
It's crazy.
Believe it or not, if the media decides to say, Robin, your trucking business is the greatest business we've seen in tens and thousands of years, people are going to want to look and see the recipe that you put out and how you're conducting your business, which gives more views, which gives more people wanting to look, which gives other businesses looking to invest, which gives other people to. It gives you ample amount of opportunity, just crazy amount of opportunity. And on the flip side, if they say this is the worst business ever, look how they run their trucks. They don't have insurance. People in here are complaining. The pay is pathetic. Customers are not satisfied. Employees are unhappy. Insurance and 401ks are not met. Monies aren't matched. Say blase, blase, blase. Now you're gonna get more. You're gonna get PR, but it's gonna be bad PR because at a point in time now you're gonna have people talk on your name. You're gonna have people having bad things to say. You're gonna have people saying all these different types of things about you, which then leads to what? Less investments, less opportunities, less companies looking to invest, less workers or people that are looking for jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's what happens. Mm-hmm. So in a sense, media runs the world, both good and for bad. Mm-hmm. Because it's just that simple. You see it.
So Joe, I'm gonna have to counter what you said with this. Then that means to save myself, my company, if I have an LLC and I have my own operations going, to save myself, I'm gonna have to media myself. That's what I'm thinking, because that's the same way with man. My fuck? I'm losing my train of thought here. Goddamn, fuck. Forgot what I was gonna say. It was just in my head, but I lost it though, man. But you gotta just take responsibility before the media tries to take responsibility. You have to do it before.
No, okay, I agree with you. Take responsibility before the media decides to take it in its own hands and turn and twist what you're really trying to say. Mm-hmm. But on the other hand, even if you do try to take the most responsibility you possibly can, the media can turn and shift however they're trying to shift. I just witnessed them, right, on Bleacher Report, right? Uh-huh. They said, who was it? It was Donovan Mitch. No, was it? No, it was Andre Drummond. They said Andre Drummond posterizes Kevin Durant, right? And I'm like, damn, Andre Drummond posterized Kevin Durant. Let me go click. I go on there, I look. It's a side dunk. It's not even like a poster. Kevin Durant just was barely in the picture. It was like a flyby.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just like, bro, what the? That's not even a poster. You go down the comments, thanks for wasting 15 seconds of my time I can't get back. You guys are advertising wrong information. This is not a poster. You're getting all these different comments from people because it's like these media companies are looking for people to click.
That's
Because
it.
why? That's money. They're looking for money. They're looking for cutting edge, grabbing titles that's gonna lure people to click and go on their channels and go on their websites to go look to see what the hell's going on. When in reality, yeah, that's not a dunk on. That's not really anything serious. But you just wasted 15 minutes of my life. I can't get back no more. Now what? This shit's stupid.
No, you're right, Joe. And now I remember what I was gonna say. Just like how the media says shit, it is your responsibility as an adult to go research what they're saying to make sure
Yeah,
that they're
yes,
not lying to you. And that's why I'm
yes.
saying you gotta media yourself to save yourself. And the last thing that I wanted to do, Joe, is is this is another deep thing to say, and this is for the next episode. Another devil that's being created right now is um giving women empowerment. Not like the bad, not like the women that actually use it for good, but the women that are actually using it for bad. These sexual allegation things have been out of hand ever since they said, yeah, ladies, if you're getting sexually assaulted, say it right now. And some women are lying about it. And then it's just so sad because there are really real women out there that are actually really getting assaulted. I just feel like this shit is kind of getting a little out of hand. This is another
So,
sexual allegations.
so you
Now
look,
it's making it hard for
so,
men to move.
so you're looking for. To be honest, this is what you're really looking for. If a female lies on the stand or lies to the jury or lies to a court of law, whatever you want to say, about their allegations of saying rape or whatnot, they need to be dealt with as
Mm-hmm.
such.
Yep.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I think there's nobody else that wouldn't agree with you more. If you're saying he raped you or he sexually assaulted you and you lie to the police or you lie, period, or you look to cover up stuff and all that stuff and they investigate and see that you did, you need to be handled and dealt as such.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's prison time, depending on what did you say or what did you do, or fine, but I honestly agree. I honestly believe I'd rather give you prison time than money to get out. Hell no. You
Mm-hmm.
gonna do at least 30 days in jail. Let me give you that 30 days real quick. Cause you ain't finna fuck up a nigga's man. Cause you gotta think about it. When you lie and say, man, he raped me, he did this, he did that, just so he can go, just so you gotta remember, he's gonna go to jail because you said he raped him or allegedly raped him, or you said he sexually assaulted you. He's gonna go to jail. When he goes to jail, his life is fucked up. He cannot get no job. Reputation is fucked up. He's not looked the same. Everything in his life is fucked up. And guess what? His mental is all fucked up. His spirits are pushed down to the ground where there's no way of finding it anymore. So now you have to figure out a way to get yourself together, grab yourself out the fucking grave, and pick yourself the fuck back up and try to go look for a job that really isn't hiring sexual assaulting offenders. And every single time you look, you are looked sideways because you did what? Rape somebody when you never actually fucking did.
Yep.
There goes your life.
Exactly.
There goes the fuck your life. Now, what's going to happen is that these females that say they didn't, they said that they got raped, but they didn't, needs to face jail time and need to be posted as sexual offenders. Why I say that? So you can understand what these guys are going through.
Yep.
At that point, you need to be that person because at that point you are fucking up that guy's life. You fucked it up. You fucked it up because he's a sexual offender. You fucked it up. He's when he gets out of jail or when he goes back to these streets, they're still gonna say, "Yo, you're a sexual offender." People are still gonna say that, even though his name is clear. Even though his name is clear,
He did
he's
the
still
time
gonna get
too.
fucked up. So
He's
you know
still a
what?
criminal.
So you know what needs to happen? You either need to go to jail. When you go to jail and you get out, your name is on the sexual offenders list, and you are also a sex offender. But after a certain amount of time, I say take it off for them. But put it to where they're unable to get jobs. They're unable to have a healthy mental standpoint. They're unable to go about it and live their life, because it's just like, yo, you're causing us so much pain. You're causing men so much pain when you falsely accuse us of doing something, and our livelihood and our mental capacity and our spirits, that we're unable to lift ourselves up. And by the time we do, we're either drugged up or shot up or caught or doing or putting ourselves in suicidal positions to where we want to kill ourselves so fucking bad. Yo.
Yeah, man. Shit. I love everything
Can't do that, man.
I love everything that you said, because everything that you said was straight facts, dog. Straight facts. And that's the thing about that women empowerment.
Bro.
I don't mind it, but there's a lot, just like there are fucked up, corrupted men out there are some fucked up, corrupted women out there. And because as a society we don't hold people accountable, they're gonna continue to do this bullshit. But that's the only way we gonna rise, man. We gotta hold people accountable. And Joe, that was definitely a good episode. That was good. We may have to continue talking about this.
Same thing for the men. I haven't seen a lot of cases like that, but if you are out here saying, I got raped by a woman, and you did not get raped by a woman, you need to be handled and dealt as such. The fuck you out here talking about you got raped and you didn't get raped? What the fuck? Wasting motherfucking time.
Wasted motherfucking time.
Smack the shit out y'all stupid ass.
Yep.
It's ridiculous, man. People got better shit to do, but your dumb ass want to fucking lie about shit. Why? Ain't no damn sense.
No, we already don't like the justice system. Now you got them knocking on my door.
Exactly. Now they gonna be like, man, look at this dumbass nigga talking about he never got raped, but wasting my motherfucking time trying to get a check. It's stupid, man.
So fucking dumb, dog. But yeah, that was some real deep ass shit. We gonna continue this next week, hopefully, and if not, you know, we'll do the solo. But that was.
I'll be back. Holler at me at Zimush Sunday.
Hell yeah, we'll be back. We can talk about it, because, like I said, there's corrupted women out there too, man, and that don't get talked enough. It's not a double-edged sword. It's always the men that get held accountable for it. Now women get off the hook with everything. They could slash your man's tires, break his car, and police come up there. It's like, well, sir, that's your problem. Fuck you, the officer. The fuck if it was me, you would have called the SWAT team. But I even lied about that. But she gets off the hook for doing that. But if it's me, I'm going to jail for years. Y'all gonna call me
lifetime.
Yo, man.
Ridiculous.
This is literally the struggles that men go through. But we gonna continue this. Another episode of Real Talk, Real Views in the fucking books. Everybody showing us love. Appreciate y'all. Like we said, Joe, we are out in a lot of countries. Out in the States, people are listeners all over. Appreciate y'all. We fucking love y'all. Share this podcast with anybody that you know that are looking for great content, because me and Joe, that's all we speak. Great content, no bullshit. Real talk, real views, man. Coming through, man, with another episode. Thank you. Y'all all have a great ass week. Peace.
Peace.